G'day everyone, welcome to another Torchlight Infinite Season SS12 live stream, and welcome to those that watch the VOD. I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream today after yesterday I finished off the 80 map farm. I don't know if there's any point in doing the probe farm. I might do 40 maps or so just to see, what it's like. But I think I'll start on different farms today. I was a bit deflated after yesterday's farm because I took all of the FE that I made, well, 2400 of it, and I tried to upgrade minion skill level, and I just failed over and over and over again. So pretty much everything that I farmed up yesterday just went into RNG, and I got nothing, which feels bad. But anyway, so today I want to look at the Priceless item farm, which I should look at the price before I do too much of it. Let's have a look. Someone did send me the code. Yeah. Priceless Machine Farm. Let's have a squiz. Map material. Militant, 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 and divide mechanical. Militant. So it's 0.5, 6, and 5. So that's only 11. But this is 73. Shit. 73 a pop. Or 74 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1, I guess. So 86 FE a map. They're going to have to be full juiced. G'day BMK, how's it going? It's going to have to be full juice. FE a map. Is there any specific cards that you... cards... There is a bunch. Boxer. I hope I have the damage for this. They take a shitload less damage. I could probably not take this. Until I know that I do enough damage. That one, fine. But I won't take this one until I know I do enough damage for it. Okay, so I can take this one instead of this one. Or I'll just not take that one for at least 4 maps. However, how much FE do I have? I have 1577 divided by like 86 or something, it wasn't? So I can do 20 maps. That's not very many. Cooked dinner. Got some cookies in the oven. Nice, nice. Nothing like some home-cooked cookies. I'll load up eTor and see if I've got anything huge that I can sell. Oh, okay. It's always weird when I see American cooking stuff and they have this log of cookie dough that they just chop up and throw in the oven. It's so weird. I actually might need them. Morning, Sinol. Unusual for you to be awake so early. Oh, I could sell these. They're worth, wow, 23 each. Okay. That'll pay for 3 maps. I've got 1, so that's good. Kids school, yeah. You could buy a giant tub of pre-made cookie dough. Aren't cookies just like flour, sugar, egg? That's it. I guess why make it yourself when you can just buy a tub of it? I did want to try these, but oh, they're down to 5. They were at like 7 or 8 yesterday, which was insane. Flour, sugar, and a fat. Butter. Yeah, butter, of course. Of course it's got a gear probe. I'm not going to use a dim lunar stone. And a gear probe. What's a gear probe worth? Yeah, they're only 1.5. Well, let's do 10. Let's do 10 maps and see if I can do it. I'm not sure if my build has enough damage. I only do 5 trillion. Already been bought. Let's just go 1.7. I want 10. Alright, I want divide. These are 74 each. And I need 9 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we need militant. These are free. These are 5. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finally, 7. Of course you would. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty, so that should be 10 sets of these. Columbia! Evening is starting. You've enjoyed it? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it. I'm glad I was able to get Boom Moto to over 5 trillion DPS. I did get lucky and I got a level 1 Boom Moto pet. I mean, it's only level 1. I just used my Battle Pack Spirits and Jagged Primos for that. Actually, I don't think I've done this since I got 5 trillion, so... If you want to avoid dying to the first wave, you can just hang out over here until the wave. And then go out and start doing damage. Wow, that got to 3k very quickly. Ah, no. Where do I stand? Can I just... Ah, couldn't dash past. Ah, I was going to die to the breath anyway. That's fine. That kind of works out. Maybe I should have just gone back to the damage pedigree. It's not like barrier's going to save me at all. Oof. Did I survive that? I did. Nice. And I died to the breath anyway. Alright. Well, that should at least finish that off. There we go. Got the last 4. Finish that off. Finish that off. And 3183 gets me to rank 24 in NA. Although, what if I put in the other pedigree? Because Shrink Back's not really doing anything for me in that fight.
Selfless deeds must not be.
Oh, still had a revive? Wait, what? Oh. I didn't think I had a revive left. It's a breath. Alright, well there you go. 32-33. I don't know what 32-33 gets me. Let's try it again from the start with the damage pedigree on. I'll probably die to dumb shit. That's normally what happens. I normally do one good run, and then I die to the dumbest things. Like that. I gave myself a terrible... Oh, and again. Yeah, I didn't get me. Alright, that's lucky. Alright, the breath got me. That's fine. I got nowhere to run. So the next breath's gonna get me anyway. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, I'll just accept the other one, which was 3233, which is rank 17. Three, 2, 3, 3 is there, so I would have to get to 3,300. I think my main is 3265. And that's not enough for the top 100. Where's Yuga 2? Yuga. Yuga 2 on NA. Top 100 is 3,093. So if I was a Yuga 2, I'd be 36. 37. What about Moto 1? Automoto. Dim Sum Sum. If only I could see what he was. Richter. 3543. What's this? Winter of Origin. Ring. With 82% additional damage. Minus 35% dot. Minions deal double damage. Minion crit strike damage. And minion attack. Fuck, that is a nice ring. That is an insane fucking ring. Oh, they've got Lone Walkers on the ring. That's pretty crazy. 15,000 for... %20 chance to gain a stack of a random blessing when minions deal damage. Fuck, I would probably wear that. Because that's mental. And then you could get a Giga crafted chest. And 15k for that seems really cheap. Shame about the decks. But if that's a advanced mod, then you could just roll over it. $15k, that's... seems cheap. Any deep space farm? Ugh. I think the only deep space farm for level 1 pets is called Credit Card. Problem with deep space is you need to make at least 60 FE a map to break even. This ring here, this seems pretty friggin' mental. 5 focus blessing stacks. You can have 4 by default, can't you? So you just need to have +1 max focus blessing. An 8,000 max ES. You could get it on a chest like that. So that's 1,200 max ES. Shitload of aura effect. That's just really nice. What's he got here? Oh, fuck, that's nice. Crazy good. So it's copying +1 synthetic skill, +1 synthetic skill. That's a bit wasted. Although that's wasted too. It's got a max divinity and a max divinity. And a max divinity for immune to wilt. So it's just got this on for deep space farming. I'm not entirely sure about deep space farms, because the problem with deep space farms is it costs so much to even enter deep space. You need to be making a lot of FE profit every map. So a lot of the ones that I try generally wouldn't be that great. Is this a build or a farm?
Humans didn't invent.
Moto Boto Loco. What would I upgrade next? Probably get an Eternity Belt with Comradeship on it. That'd be the first thing. Not really. There's no ultimate mods on your ring. Either ring. It's got +3. That's only got 1 ultimate mod on it as well, doesn't it? I'm guessing your chance for double damage isn't great. Why is it not showing me stats? T8, yeah, just do my, I don't know. I'm pretty biased, but I've had a lot of luck with my my Twisted Valley or whatever it is. Thirsty Mines. I'm pretty sure in the description is my Thirsty Mines ones. What's your double damage chance, Trip, since it's not actually showing me any of your stats? Well, I don't see any chance for double damage. So, this weapon has +3 and additional. So that's your 2 ultimate mods on this one. This one only has +3, so I'd probably roll one of these 2 mods for chance to deal double damage, because you can get like 46% chance to deal double damage to minions on your weapon. Then you can pick up chance to deal double damage on one of your rings. That'll give you close to 100% chance for minions to deal double damage. So that's double damage, I guess. Straight up. Another really obvious one would be put sequences on. So buy some base mods. You can just easily get plus 8% minion damage on both of your weapons, or minion attack and cast speed, or more pen. Base mods are like 0.12 each or something. So even if you fail 10 times in a row, it's still only going to cost you about 10 FE to chuck plus 8% additional damage on those. Then you could also get some shallow dream talkings, the weapon ones, and have a crack at putting on, you know, another 8% additional damage on each weapon. You don't have any other dream talking stuff, so both on that for more damage. Your hero memories are disgusting. Just quietly, they are pretty bad. So you've got your gear compared to your hero memories. Your hero memories are about time mark 6, time mark 7 level, and your weapons are profound level, basically. Double damage on that, base mods, shallow dream talking, +2 memory of discipline to make this better. Crit strike, crit damage on your stuff, and epic memories. These aren't good. Your slates aren't good either. Your slates are pretty bad. So, okay. Depending on how rich you are, first, base mods for your weapons. That's an obvious, easy, cheap, very cheap upgrade. You've obviously got some currency because you've got good gear. Like, you've got good gear, and then you've got like 1 FE slates. So if you get slates with, you don't need command because you've got an iron nest, and you've got 2 command rings here. That's probably enough command. Probably don't need any more. On your slates, if you want to keep going with this setup instead of going towards the prairie setup, you don't need command here. You can go +1 minion skill level, or +1 synthetic skill level, or +1 spell skill level, and grab, like, this is fine, but then the mods here, you want 14% minion max life. Just flat minion damage isn't great, so you could go other things. G'day Blaze, how's it going? Thanks for the comments on the YouTube videos. Yeah, your slates could be a lot better, and your hero memories could be a lot better. I'll just look at my hero memories, I guess. Just minion damage, minion crit, tier 1s on these. +2 hero memory with anything else. That's the main thing. 440 for one of those. To get one with minion damage on it as well. Or minion crit, or energy shield, or pretty much anything else that's useful. Just +2 hero trait level gives you a lot of damage. What else? I'm guessing you have the supports. No. Another big one is force field in here and compress in here. And then you just move steamroll across to there. You're missing a you're missing an aura. This trog's no good. You should give it to me. You've got off the beaten track. Are you just low level? Oh, what's this? I'm not sure why this is here. I mean, if this is here just for the minion damage, like the 18% minion damage there, you also don't need these because you have, you don't need these 2 points because you got Iron Nest. You can either put this here, like take all these points out, put it here, and then that will cut this line so you can just grab this node straight away. Or you could move your haze to here, then you won't need to grab that node, and then you can pick up 8% additional damage right there. That's a free change. Just make sure you've got Oblivion points so you're not wasting Jagged Primos on your respec a little bit there. If you've got currency, you can always go for similar to what I've got, which is one of these with sealed mana compensation and additional medium talents. Then you get a whole bunch of extra damage here, here and here, and all the extra sealed mana compensation you can switch off the beaten track for indifference. I guess there's a lot of knowledge that comes with Moto as well. But yeah, so your gear looked pretty good, but you completely forgot about your hero memories and your slates. So your hero memories are probably, you know, 2 to 3 times damage. Your hero memories will be 2 to 3 times damage as well. Slates and hero memories are huge damage multipliers. Because if we look at the stats on here, like 80% minion crit strike rating. If we look at our weapons, these can have 180. So one affix on a hero memory, which is really quite cheap and easy to roll, is about half as good as a tier 1 affix on a weapon. Hey J-Dub, how's it going? Playing hooky or hockey? From Kids Band Consus. Playing hooky. What's playing hooky? There's a lot of small things that are going to if you're 122 bill with your build, then with 50 FE, you'll be able to push it a lot higher. Because the +2, like my minions have, like the +2, that's easy to explain because my minions have that much life. So I've got 11,340 plus 9,602. So 20, let's just call it 21,000 HP, effective HP. Yours is for every 60 max life, which is 349% additional damage. However, mine is 465% additional damage. So mine's an extra 125% or 115% additional damage just because I have +2 hero trait level. And additional damage is a multiplier. So that's one of the most important things that you can have. And then moving the things around is going to be huge as well. So yeah, and especially with this, for every 45 max life or energy shield a synthetic troop has, that's the reason that this mod is insane, because you can get up to 100% of your minions max life as energy shield. Tier 1 of these is pricey. Then a tier 0 is, well, it's coming down. It's 1,000 less than it was yesterday. What's a tier 1 of tier 0 of these now? Oh, 600. That's okay. What about a 41? Still 3,000. That's it. I still find it insane that my video did that. It's kind of gross. People are paying, so 1% additional damage, 980 to 3,000. People are paying 2,000 FE for 1% additional damage, which is crazy. What was I doing? All right, void chart. I don't want to change that. I don't want to change that. I will change this one. I don't have enough to reset. Oh, I'm nervous about this this one because it's going to be expensive. Extremely expensive. I don't even have enough of that. I need to actually buy more winding keys. At least they're 0.6. Maybe. I thought I was out of FE. Huh. Okay, whatever. Alright, so Priceless. I don't know if I can do. I think I should be able to. I've got enough FE to attempt it either way. Worst case, I can go back to my practically free boss rush. That's always my fallback. Not sure if I want to take that one just yet. I'm going to try the Priceless farm. Yep. I just want something different to break up what I've been doing. Assault Command and Steamroll. Which one? Assault Command. Remove that. Steamroll's too good. So mechanical mod, servant life, and steamroll. Because steamroll's 41% additional damage, which is huge. An assault command is 20% additional damage, and some crit strike rating. So it's 20% less additional damage. That's only 23. You could go... Where's precision strike? There. This one's not bad. 19% area damage. Attack and cast speed. Attack speed. Yeah, assault command's not great. It's more of a... Well, it's just not great anymore. It used to be. It used to be nice. But it's just not kept up. Because Steamroll is melee, and then our hero trait has the melee tag. So, yep. What am I doing? I've got 1 point left. Why do I have 1 point? Oh, because of this point. Alright, so I need to reset a zone. Have I got any? I don't have any resets. Are any of these zones a single? Or a double? That's 3. That's 2. Let's do Steel Forge. Oh fuck it, that's all pretty cheap. Whatever. Ba 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 ba. Can you just die, bro? Oh, there. It's like, why are they so tanky? But they're blessed.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Oh, I don't have I don't want to lose my XP. Does this hurt? Not really. Barrier of Radiance is such a nice pedigree to have. Boss is kind of annoying, so I'm going to remove that for the other map. Did I miss anyone else's messages while I was crapping on about Boom Moto. Alrighty, let's remove boss. Because that's just annoying. And this is going to be 80. Do I have to relog for this? I think I do. No, doesn't look like it. These are all bad. That's not going to sell.
Hurry, we're going to miss the class.
That's better. They die instantly. Just because they're not blessed. This ability triggers the summon skill on the closest enemy within 20 meters. And your hero trait, you automate it with a 5 to 6 second activation medium preparation. I'm using a 5 second because, I don't know, when I had the 6 second on there, it's a 6 second cooldown, 6 second activation. I don't know if it was just the lag, but I had a lag and there was a bit of downtime, so I've just gone with a 5 second. The other common question is, how do I have 2 minions and you have 1? It's this line here on the Machine Lord. You only need 1 minion until you're doing about 150 billion damage. And then, because this upgrade's pretty expensive, you can go with a 5 FE helmet until you save up and get, you know, all the other stuff, because this helmet is about 3k. 2k. So that's a future upgrade. I don't think perpetual motion works with minions. That would also take this slot here, which is taking damage away. You can use wind rhythm. Wind rhythm is often used for this is often used for the Grim Phantom builds, but it's quite pricey as well. Like if you get a tier 0 one, it's about 8 to 13,000 FE. I'd rather just take the movement speed penalty, to be honest. I guess that does free up this one to go down here. 30% of bonus to attack speed is applied to self-destruct, which is nice. But very expensive. You used to be able to use perpetual motion, but they changed it. If you load up my spreadsheet, Ferocious, I don't know if you have or not, it's in the description of everything. And then just go to the free to play progression. So that's the cheap stuff that I bought. And then as you scroll down, that's the upgrades that I got and how much they cost. down to about here. So down to about the 3k mark. But by then, you're able to farm T8 Profound pretty easily. Yeah, Wind Rhythm works. But you're taking off a damaging mod to use that. Might as well just take a 30% movement speed hit. Like, I'm not that slow with it on. I do have a bit of movement speed stuff. I've got movement speed rings. I've got 34% on boots. Well, this one's an 18% movement speed ring. No, it's a 26% movement speed ring, which is funny. Did I just crash my game? Yep. My computer's still working, but my game is not. Yep. That is completely dead. Weird. Alright. Priceless farm. Might steal one of the Mrs. Protein shakes. I'm kind of hungry again. Done with SS20. Oh, you're rich. Did you complete SS20 or you were just done with it? I like watching her hair jiggle. Very nice hair jiggle. Not over exaggerated at all. I'll look at build, mate. That's fine. I love how the hammer is fucking enormous. It's a really nice looking hammer. Even the vials on her hip jiggle a lot. Anyway. Fearless Aura. I guess that's really good. Oh, that's actually pretty reasonable. 1300 for an advanced sequence. Fuck, I wish mine was that cheap. Oh, I went like that thinking it was two, but it's one fucking hammer. Duh. I mean, this stuff doesn't look that expensive, to be honest. Pretty cheap, to be honest. To be honest. 9 FE, what the shit? For a level 40 Cataclysm. Give 50,000 FE. Okay, I'll just give you all my FEs. I've got 1,000. Got a swords, yeah. I like Trog because Trogdor and strength stacking. God of Swords would work, you know, with pretty much the same gear. And Iron Nest. Instead of going strength on everything, I think you go with Dex or whatever. Whatever the God of Swords is. God of Swords has attack speed and crit bonuses. So it's easy to scale your crit damage. That's Chico's build. He also streams. I don't know if he's streaming at the moment, but Chico's one of the admins on the Discord. So he's gone hard into crit. So his weapon has 173% crit strike damage. He's also using isomorphic arms. So his minion gets 173%. Plus the 65% from his neck. So that 173% crit strike damage is actually 285% crit strike damage, which is nice. And then God of Swords gives a not that one. Crit strike rating and crit strike damage buff. Minion skill area. Okay. Well, you can get minion skill area on a few places, like the gloves and stuff. Did you... Oh, if your build's not showing up PGX, Fatal, just type build space and then put the build code in. Otherwise, for some reason, YouTube just blocks it. So if you could chuck your build code in again, Fatal, just after the word build. I'll have a look.
Humans didn't invent the machines for war, but
Bomoclat. Bobo. I don't know what that is. Did you just make me say something racist? Apparently not. Alright, let's look at... Oops. This one for a second. So this is the 250 bill, is it? Those gloves do literally nothing for you. So you want Corrupted Bulwark with Energy Shield and all stats. You're missing both of those. These gloves are basically giving you 16% lightning res. And I don't even think they have base Energy Shield on them. So these gloves are a 1 affix lightning res pair of gloves. That's pretty good. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's really good. I mean, the These could be tier 1s, but that's a really nice memory. Somewhat okay. Barrier of Radiance is nice. Additional minion damage is nice. +1 minion skills, nice. I don't know if this would be better than, because you've skipped a few build codes to get to this point. So I would probably, unless you've got, you know, 3000 FE or so to fix this up, you're probably better off going with the Barrier of, not the Barrier of Radiance, the Resonance of Stars in the middle, and then the 4 slates around the outside, because like this is giving you 1 minion skill level, a tiny bit of crit damage, and some ES. This is giving you +1 minion skill. Minion damage is pretty negligible. And 16% minion damage. That line is nice, but it's nicer when you can have a prairie next to it, doubling that. Same with that. This is just 9% physical damage and +1 minion skill. Barrier of Radiance is nice for tank, but the rest of that does nothing for you. That one's probably your nicest corner. But instead of this, I would go with the Barrier of Radiance 1. So you've, which build are you following? The 1. Oh, you're probably following the 1 trillion build. This one? So you've skipped straight to this one where I have the prairie, I have 3 moths copying the last talent. So I've got 3 corners that are giving +1 and additional damage. Because you've got one of these and you don't have the prairie. So I would suggest that you go back to like this setup with the Resonance of the Stars, incredibly cheap. And then getting stuff like ES, +1 skill level. You can go minion max life, minion attack speed, bit more tank there. Crit damage, minion max life again. You know, these slates aren't that expensive. Oh, they're 300 now, okay. Oh, if I can eat my words. Too many people are copying. What's this one worth? I guess there is none. 25 FE for this one. But yeah, so the gloves, your gloves were, well, the gloves are a little bit expensive to build up, so you could probably just get the cheapies while you fix up other things. So just grab a pair of Vow's Grasp with corroded strength on it, because that's not going to cost very much at all. $30 FE, which is far better than the gloves you're wearing. And when you go to buy the Borax gloves, you want to search for all stats. Oh, it even says percentage and flat. Duh. And energy shield. And that should be enough. It's the wrong one. Yep, it's the right one. So you want to search for that on the gloves. So it's got the plus flat max energy shield and the all stats. These are the cheaper ones. If you go with void embankment, it's more expensive. But you can get ones like this, aura effect. There's no flat energy shield, so the plus gear energy shield does nothing. It's got minion damage on it, but you could re-roll the prefixes all you want. And it's got the two stats there that you want. Shame the 28's a bit low, but 22's a bit low on that one. 500. That one's not very good. 600. Not very good. That one's got 183 flat gear energy shield, which is nice. It's got some lightning res on there. Or you could obviously go the other way. And there's hardly any void embankment ones. That's not what you want. You want this. So you could buy this and re-roll the 3. Oh no, that's too low level. Fuck. It's sad to say, but that's better than your pair of gloves as well. But it's 800 FE, which is crazy. 700 for this one. Why is that blues? I guess you can roll the cheapies. This pair's not bad. It's got the stats. You could re-roll the 3 prefixes. What compass should I use with the Mist Essence card if you have the damage? If you have the damage, you should be running... Ooh, what's this? Additional attack round. You should be using the golden cube compass at a minimum. So this one adds a ton of extra bosses. Sometimes like 8. So this one, if you have the damage for it, you can add a boss compass. You can add a familial Eterna compass. And you can add a general hunt compass. So they're the 4 that I would add. But just know that boss compass adds a shit ton of tank and damage to the bosses. So you need to be able to kill them. Instead of wasting your Mist Essence card, I would test these compasses on a different map, not in the same zone. You don't want to ruin that. Just go to a different zone, test out the compasses, make sure you can do them, and then go and load up the Mist Essence map and cash in. So I don't want you to go and load up all those compasses, load up the Mist Essence map and go, oh shit, I can't actually fucking kill anything. And waste it. Top Moto 1 player is playing Punisher with Strength Fire Stack. Moto 1. Hero ranking. This one? No? Must be a different region. Ah, probably on the Asia server. What am I looking at? Hero rankings. Yep. Truth, nice and cheap. Minion skill area. Shell. What's shell? Wow. That's nice. Wonder how expensive that is. How much ES does this guy have? 12k. He's gone with command on these because he doesn't have Iron Nest. That's nice. Oh, so you don't go any corners. Fuck, how much is this? Only 1200. There you go. He's got boss and mighty guard. Fuck. It's only 2k. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. Looks very tanky. Superconductivity. Cooldown recovery speed. Wonder if that makes them summon out faster. I mean, it's cheap as shit. It'd be cheap to get level 5 too. 20% additional, 40% additional damage. Oh, that might be what's fucking me on SS20 is SS19. He's gone with this instead of... Why? %42 additional damage. Oh, it's Moto 1. I was like, why is he doing this stuff? It's Moto 1. But anyway. But that is interesting. Okay. Screen wide's good. Okay. So this is 35% additional, and yes. So this is what's fucking me with SS19. But compress was 200.
Be forgotten.
Wait, it wasn't compress. What was it? What was the modularization? Module. Bar. Calibrate? No. Superconductivity. This one. So this one is 40. Well, there's not many of them, so that doesn't work. Tier 1. Fuck, there's fuck all of these too. At 80. Machine Lord helmet can roll 2 or 3 corrupted. Calcs. The tier 0 skill is 200 and a tier 1 skill is 60. Be much cheaper, and it's only 1,000. 88, 55, 80, 63, 58, 80, 65. So it's 577, but that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a 72 average, which is still good. Eight, but I'm missing 2. Oh, 8 5s is 40. So I'm missing 10 XP. So I would need a tier 0. So that makes it... You've got a 20%. It's 262. What's a 19%? 177. May as well go at 262. If I go a full tier 0, range. Do a max 200. No, there's heaps of 180s. Okay, oh, there might be enough under 150. Yep. So if I change this to 150, then it's just easier and cheaper to go with tier 0s. How many do I need? I need 5. So I don't want that 150, so 128. 609 divided by 5 is an average of 121. That's only 1,000 FE. They're charging 2.5. Yeah, no thanks. So the 150, so 120, 2, 3, 4. Did someone just buy one of these? 5. Oh, it's right there, dickhead. Oh, whatever. Got my 6. Still pretty cheap. Essence, this one. They're 0.8 each. I need 500. Whoa. Almost out of FE. All this for an attempt at SS19. So dumb. Alright, so change that for this one. I don't want to level this up. Now I have a level 5, and that cost me about, because I fucked up, about 1,050 FE to level it up, and it was 200, wasn't it? So it's about 1,250 to get a level 5 that is arguably on par with that level 1 compress. But it has cooldown recovery. I don't know if that does anything for my minions. So they max out pretty much at 4 seconds.
We're going to miss the class.
Yeah, pretty much the same. But hopefully, I love how both of them say, oh, it's going to be minus damage. Hopefully with that, my minions won't auto-target the eye.
I am the Sun Queen. I am the eternal sun that never sets.
Come on, dash. Did they do it? Yes, nice. I haven't heard the voice command yet. Did she say it? Ah, no, I fucked that up. I need to turn the sound up so I can do this fight.
You should have paid more attention.
Alright, let's do that again.
I am the Sun Queen. I am the eternal sun that never
Can you
sets.
dash, please? Thank you. Phew, damage is pretty low.
Energy exhausted.
Witness the radiance of the sun.
Witness the radiance of you're gonna die. Come on, finish so I can... Oh, almost didn't get enough time. Where's the waves? Why am I not getting the waves?
Always be cautious.
There's the waves. I guess my damage is so low that I'm used to these waves just coming out constantly. Oh.
I am the Sun Queen.
Oh, oops. What am I doing?
I am the eternal sun that never sets.
For fuck's sake. Anyway. I think I need more damage for that anyway. This would work with both. I mean, it's just additional damage, additional damage. I don't think a cooldown recovery speed does anything for... Boom Moto though. I think I turned that down too much. Alright, let's actually start trying the test that I wanted to do. Because I do have to go to work today. And it's already 11 o'clock. Alright, Steelforge. I have this. Frosted can get fucked. Ugh. Protective Dome. That's fine. Gear Probe. With that. 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 And that. Oh, please. Rain priceless items down upon me that make me rich in the first map. Switch back? Possibly. Alright, gotta try and concentrate because I've only got one death. Well, a bright lunar stone helps pay for a tiny bit of this. Alright, let's see. Oh, I've got to protect all the lessers, do I? I'm rich, 1 FE. Hammer, that's garbage. Look at all that gear on the ground. That's so dumb. Alright, round 3. We're up here again. Over here. boss. Okay. Didn't get a ring. And I got 3 garbage items. Well, I was told you get a lot less without the golden compass. So I think a lot less is priceless items don't drop without it. But that was pretty reasonable, to be honest. G'day, Laganara. How's it going? Alright, let's try that again. That was fairly easy. So I think the 1 second might be okay. Depending on where all the shit spawns, I guess. If these are just going to keep spawning here, that's fine. Oh, no, they spawned over here. Where's my other lesser statues? Oh, there's one there. I thought I had more statues last time. Do you just not use the yellow compass unless you get Boxer? I'll show you my the FE tracker in a second. That's funny. Minus 18,000 FE an hour. Somehow, this map that cost 90 FE, I made negative 1,340 FE. I'm not sure how that happened. But I may have to reset that after this map. Reset. There we go. Yeah, so when she says the bask in the light of radiance or something, you have to wait for that line to be finished. Then you go to the eye and kill the eye. If you kill the eye too early, unless you have a lot of dot reduction, damage over time reduction, and regen, the degen will kill you. 100%. Oops, I'm not doing that right now. And then you've got to dodge heaps of waves, heaps of damage, heaps of shit everywhere. which I've got past that point a few times. Where, oh, where is God of Machines? Where, oh, where is, there it is. So minus, this is 90 FE per map. And so far I have made 0 back. So I'm down 180 FE so far in this test. Feels good. Very consistent. Just takes one good drop though. If I get a triple +1 max focus blessing, something like that. Where's me priceless items? Hello? How is there this much gear and no priceless? Can I make it all the way to the boss without... No, no. There's not that much gear. The problem with that, J-Dub, is my other moto's on... sell... Yeah, I'd have to list it, change servers, somehow manage to buy it for cheap before it got bought by someone else. So I think I'll do this one, but then after that, I probably need to wait until... something like that. Like this one is probably good to run. Even that's pretty bad. That one's probably okay. 13% additional drop quant's probably okay. But hope for shit like this. Is there a rainbow one? No. So this is just the best one. So I think maybe I switch this out for the purple mechanical until I get a golden card, and then I do the golden compass. Because otherwise this seems like I'm just ripping up currency and throwing it in the ground. I wonder if anyone would actually buy this for 2,000. I done the God machines yet? I don't think I have I? Is it hiding over here? I swear I haven't done it. Right? Oh, it's right there. Well, if they spawn over there, then that's fine. FE, I'm rich. If I pick that up, then I'm only negative 75 FE for this map. Oh, another 6 FE. Negative 69 FE for the map. Oh, I got an extra round. This is where the real profit comes from, surely. Right? Where's my priceless gear, damn it? With all that, I had 83 FE drop on the ground. Still didn't make a profit this map. Oh, damn.
A machine also needs to rest.
Revive affix. Increase damage if you've dealt a crit strike lately. I mean, is it increased minion damage? I mean, if it's not increased minion damage, it's not going to do anything for you. 50 strat, yeah. I mean, if I get mechanical boxer, it's going to be good. But like these... you probably wouldn't even run any of these. I'm going to get the... what's the purple machines? Is it not called God of Machines? That's mechanical, isn't it? Brilliant. Well, this is 2.5 FE, so this can be the in-between. Just making sure I didn't have a cap on it. Then if I get a mechanical boxer, good loot tracker, the one that's in the description of all my videos is pretty good. If you get one with lose a tiny bit of life and energy shield every second, gain 50% additional minion damage, that's pretty nice. Alright, I'm going to put this point in, because I think that was fine. I'm going to switch this for this one. For everyday maps. Now this is only 21 FE per map. That's much better. Got a rift portal to spawn and nothing came out of it. It's pretty nice. Exactly what you want to see. Another rift portal. Oh, minions actually came out. Oh, not many. See how this goes. God of Machines has two different strategies. One is Priceless Gear, and the other is Fluorescent Memories. Fluorescent Memories, you really want to have Kong. I don't have Kong. So that would be a not great strategy. So I'm trying out the Priceless Gear farm. It'll be much faster in the next set because I just picked up the 1 second cooldown thing. So we'll have to see how it goes. Decayed Mind. At least these nice slow maps lower my FE loss per hour, which is good. Although I made 37 FE from that map because I had 35 FE drop. Maybe I should juice my other strat. Guess I better check this way, just in case it spawns here. It's not like I've God of War anyway.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
My coffee's empty, of course it is. How's it going, Nirel?
Humans didn't invent the machines for war, but for peace.
think I've got too many calculators open. It's funny how you go from struggling in Profound to just waiting for things to spawn so they instantly die. Although I guess with 40% less damage, they might be a little bit more stubborn. The mechanical boxer might be impossible to kill. Which will be a bit sad if that happens. Like that guy, if he's 40% stronger. What's Machines 1 worth? Nothing. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Can increase the priceless drops with a few points. Can I? I don't think I can. I think I've got all the points. Apathy Blade from Lunaria. Nice. This is the strat that I'm running at the moment. And these are the priceless points. Why would you not take that? Do you just not get enough points? Guess you only need really one affix for it to be insane, don't you? Alright, priceless gear. To have 2 base affixes by 500%. That seems pretty reasonable. I guess I'll use a golden on that. Numbed can fuck off. Numbed. Good. I guess it's good to see how this goes before I get a boxer and ruin that card, because I'm pretty sure that's the GG card. This is getting a little bit out of control, a little bit fast. Maybe I don't have the damage for the 1 second cooldown. I guess for this cost I can just take my time. Pick my nose, go to the toilet while the stuff spawns. That was a nice -75 FP map. Alright. I'm gonna take that point out. And fuck it, we'll just make it a little bit faster. Ah, the creation tree. Ah. Have a look in a sec. This looks very open, so this is probably very bad. So the first map I got 3 priceless items, and since then I think I've had 1 in like 5 maps or something. At least they don't kill me, but unfortunately loot is not dropping. That's the bad part. Kinda need that loot stuff to drop.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Now Rhodes does love this strategy, so 100% it is a jackpot strategy. It's not a consistent. It's a run 50 maps and you might get lucky once. But then you might get giga lucky. Catalyst creation engine node. On the helmet, you want maximum 3 minions. That is the most important corrosion. Without that, it's a 5 FE helmet. Which one do you take for priceless in here? Or is it just for creation engine? Profound mostly. So with the helm, if you want the Giga, it's at minimum fixed at 3. If you're not getting a fixed at 3, just get one with decent convert. So fixed at 3. Then the second priority would be after you've got a fixed at 3. You know, it has to be fixed at 3. Higher damage convert, because this can go up to like 180 or something. Can go up to 200. However, if you got one that was, 190, then it's 14,000 FE. So that's the ultimate helmet right there. Because Because that would give me 24% more damage, which is huge. Because I already do 5 trillion. But other than that, Eliminate is very nice, and some Ellie Res is okay. So priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. There you go, a 200% one, 20,000 FE. Which is interesting, because last season, just a 3 was about 14,000 FE. This season, it's 2k. Just a reminder, I've been following your guide since the beginning. Also free to play. Nice, nice. And you're up to 150 bill. Nice. So you can almost farm Profound quickly. Weapons are obviously very important for damage. Normally in builds, you want priceless weapons first, and then priceless rings. Other than your core items. These are just nice for tank and a bit of damage. Ideally, you want Lone Walkers, and then you want a weapon with Radical Order on it. Lone Walkers with Radical Order, weapon with Radical Order is a huge damage increase. But it's also very expensive. But, I've looked at a couple of builds today, and people neglect their slates and their hero memories. So, I'm guessing if you're asking about gear, then your hero memories and your slates are probably pretty garbage. Radical Order is this support. However, you can get this for free on Lone Walker boots. So you just look up Lone Walker, which are, kind of pricey, but you want ones with precise Radical Order on them, which are about 6,700 each. I mean, if you want to get, freaky with it, you can get a pair of these for like 15 to 30,000. And once you get it for free here, then you can get a weapon with this on it, which gives you 120% increased Radical Order effect, but it has a huge negative of sealed mana compensation for Radical Order, but you're getting it for free on the Lone Walker boots. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get the nice slates trip. You can get really nice, slates for the Resonance of Stars for like 300. Well, there's probably other variants of it for less. But God of Machines, conditional group. Normally go for that, and this is for the other one. So you can get one there for 58 FE. It's pretty nice. 66. These are all double damage. So if we don't want the double damage, just remove that. 320. That's a really nice. That is really, really nice. Additional damage to life, +1 minion skill. You got the option to upgrade those later if you want a Gamba. 130. That one's really, really good. 160, that one's nice. 200, that one's perfect for Resonance of the Stars. Because if you got this one, you could go +1 minion skill, max life, crit damage, double damage and then go for +1 synthetic skill troop or something on the bottom, or additional damage. So 150 will get you most of your 4 slates. Most important on the hero memories is getting a memory of discipline with +2 hero trait level. It's also the most expensive. Other than that, 80% crit strike rating is very powerful. Crit strike damage is very good. Minion attack and cast speed is very good. So I'd prioritize minion crit strike rating, crit strike damage, minion attack and cast speed, minion damage, then probably energy shield. You work 12 hours a day? Ugh. Let me write a list. Let's name this Boom Moto FAQ. 1. How do I get 3 minions? 2. How do I automate my minions? I swear I answer that in YouTube questions at least 4 times a day. Three, I'm following your build and doing 120 build DPS. Why are my white hero memories bad? Exaggeration there, but you know what I mean. What stats on Machine Lord are best? 5. What is the best slate setup using Residence of Stars? My document used to be, instead of having the FE tracker, I came up with the drop downs and all this sort of stuff that everyone copied, which is fine. But each game that I play, I just add a tab I like build guides and stuff for Astro Loot. This one was pretty good. Well, ish. This one was a better. So it's funny looking at. This is how the first build that I copied went. This was the second go at it. Slightly better. And then this one was a pretty nice layout. Endfield, crafting stuff. Bitcraft. Figuring out how to upgrade tiers. Bitcraft gear. Anyway. Back to this. What other questions should I answer in the FAQ? Weapon mods. I probably play too much even when I do work. Like the last job that I had, I was working, well, like 8 hours, but then about 2.5 hours of travel. And then I'd come home, cook dinner for the kids. What the fuck? Did the stream just cut out for a second? Is this still going? I guess. YouTube Studio seems fine. OBS just cut out for a second and reconnected. And then I used to play until like midnight. So I'd, you know, play for 4 or 5 hours at night, get up, go to work the next day. Defenses. Well, the defenses are just get energy shield. What are my defenses? What affixes do I get on hero memories? I'll probably do this tomorrow on stream because I've got to go to work in 2 hours. It's weird saying that I don't have a job and then saying I have to go to work in 2 hours. But whatever. Doesn't feel like a real job. Anything else? Minions, 3 minions are the most asked questions. Hero memories, slates, Machine Lord, topics, double damage, crit, chance, pack spirits, advanced sequence, lone walkers. Weapon mods, that's what I can put there. 7, since we're on weapon mods, I'll add dream interpretation and base mods.
Hurry, we're going to miss the class.
You've re-rolled again, Mitch. You were getting too strong, and you're like, "Oh, game's getting too easy. I need to make it harder for myself." What'd you re-roll to? Why do my minions explode? Rosa 2, Apathy Blade. Just like everyone else. You got your 28 corners that sold for 1 billion FE each, and you're like, you know what? I need to spend 150,000 FE on a build. Maybe I'll make up pages and I'll like bring them up. Just mana stack. Thought mana stack was dead. Clear deep space 50 times. That's interesting that that is sitting at 20 out of 50. Because I have not loaded deep space. But I'll take it. Use 1 unifying wedge and 1 transcendence wedge. Yeah, deep space sucks. Deep space was literally put in there for the swipers. And then for a couple of seasons, they only buffed deep space loot. It is not possible to craft a helmet as good as the Machine Lord. Well, nah. There are builds that don't use the Machine Lord. But you're taking your physical, adds 150% physical as fire, cold, and lightning damage. So that's adds 450% damage. Plus 20% cull and some res. Sure, you only get 2 max minions instead of 3 max minions. So it's, you know, 30% less minions, but 450% damage, which is huge. And generally, convert is a multiplier. So it's 150% multiplier, 150% multiplier, 150% multiplier. It's huge. Huge. Alright, let's do... Didn't I buy 10? Have I done 10 of these already? It's really cold. I don't really want to go to Pucker today. But I guess I will. Five FE, I'm rich. Well, they seriously spawned on the other side of that wall. Okay, I succeeded somehow. Whatever. This fucking sucks. Ah, this is so garbage unless... Like, just drop me a priceless item, please. Just drop me one, even if it's garbage, every map, just give me one. I'm paying 80 frickin' FE per map, or 90. Actually, I'm running this and it's fucking pointless, so... That's on me. Still. Dark Surge pets. I don't think I have any. Yeah. Ah, true. True, true, true. Their gear drop quantity. And it's additional. Well, thanks for pointing that out. Fuck. If you don't want the movement speed pet, just, I don't know, anything that's summoned. I mean, any of these would be better. That one would be better. Oh, not that much better. This one. This one would be better. If you had both of these and a blue pet. Yeah, that one's pretty good. That one's Magus. Magus. That one's pretty good. Oh, I don't have Dark Surge pets on this account. Fuck. So there's literally no point doing this, is there? It's actually pointless. Yeah. That's a huge increase. Like, even if you're not using a Machine Lord and you go for a 2, it's still going to be 200 to 300% more damage. Well, I'm trying a strategy that is gear-based, and I forgot about the pets that are gear-based. I guess this is not a free-to-play strategy like I thought it was. That's all that is. Oh, I just wanted it to be free-to-play, but it's not. Need to find a different free-to-play strategy. Maybe beacons. There's not many free-to-play strategies, to be honest. Oh, God's Chest, yeah. That's right. I'll save up for that. Oh, there's a goblin. Well, he dropped a lot of stuff. It's all shit, but he dropped a lot of stuff. Got lucky from the chests, nice. I do have a lot of haters though, Alexandra. I guess I can just run this with the purple until I get a boxer and see how it goes without pets. I don't think I have enough FE to... Why do I have 170 FE? Where did my FE go? I had like 1,000 not long ago. Didn't I? What did I buy? Oh, I upgraded that friggin' skill that I didn't really need because I wanted to try SS20. Kagan. I could do Kagan. That'd give me enough for, they're going for 55 each. 4. 8. 12. 28. 55 divided by 8, which is 40, 48. Yep. 48 minus 28, so it's 20 FE a minute. 1200 FE an hour. I mean, I could just run my boss rush at that point. There's no jackpots in oh. Or I can just fucking do this right now, eh? I just need some other things. I need probes and the other 2 militants. Well, at least I don't have to do this for much longer. That's good. I need a couple of these. And militant. Two of those is enough to test. Two of those. And I think I took that time out, so I probably won't 8-2, yeah. If I can do yeah, this one's good. Do that, no juice in Thirsty Mines with a returning Blacksail compass. The attack speed, yeah. I'm pretty sure they stack. All right. That's fine. Let's see what a mechanical boxer gives us.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
With every inch it rises, the world dissolves until we're submerged in the velvet.
New highest combo count. I think this is what people told me to do. 1. That's a combo count. That's another one. Oops, that was only 2. That's 3. Oh, 6. That was a mistake. 7. 9. Not really worth the extra effort, to be honest. Alright, see how this goes. Was that the boxer? It's funny if they can't walk over. $20 FE, I'm rich. Oh, that is the boxer. But he's not dropping him any loot. Where's my loot? go. I'm the garbage, but at least there's loot. Give me an extra stage. Well, at least it gave me priceless items, you know? Do another one of those and see if we get lucky. Prepare to be underwhelmed, yeah. If I was on my other account, I'd get so much more. Kind of curious how many I would get on my other account. I don't think it's got any FE either. Both accounts are brokies. Did you put it into Pro Builds Quick Loot? Rip. Maybe the next one will be better. Just need to get lucky once, you know? That's the cheaper way to go, Trip, for sure. Otherwise, you need... Like, if you go with the corners and stuff, you really want to have the FE to start going towards the prairie, stuff like this. So this is copying one slate. So it's basically making these a +2 or whatever. So until you have the FE, so you need at least, these are what, 3k or something? 2400. These are about 1000 each as well. Well, they're down to 600. So if that was 24, you need another 18. So 4,200 just to really utilize these slates. And then go for a pedigree as well. You also need a couple of starlights. So this setup is very expensive compared to maybe 1,000 total for really good, you know, Resonance of the Stars instead. Can you sell... I don't think you can sell stuff for... Oh, you can. Interesting. Truth fossils are probably a pretty decent one to do it for as well. Or winding keys. Yeah. The double damage on the weapon is a much higher value than the ring, but with just one on here and one on here, you get pretty close to 100%, especially if you can manage to get is it here? Yeah, this. So if you can get up to 20% here, or if you're really rich, you can get a 3 additional times there. Then that could go up again. That'll give you more crit strike rating and more minion max life as well. But a triple there is very expensive. You need a max +3 helmet. Mechanical modification halves the amount of minions that you can have. So if you've got a 2, you'll have 1. If you have 3, you can't have 1.5, so it rounds it up to 2. That prism's not that important under 10 bill. I wouldn't bother before that. I mean, it's only... It's about 400 FE or something. You probably spend that FE elsewhere. Yeah, the 2 to 3, I only did that after I had, 150 billion damage. 150 bill. There's much cheaper upgrades to get than this helmet. I needed more militant. I need 2 more. Oh, I don't think I can afford the... Oh, might be close. Is that everything I need for the last 2 maps? I mean, the extra minion is going to double your damage, but your hero memories, your slates, there's so many other things in that spreadsheet that would probably benefit you more. I'll do an FAQ video tomorrow because I keep getting asked the same questions. Might be worth a look if you're following my build. I'll probably do it on stream as well if you want to hang out then, but that'll be in about 24 hours time to right now. Where's the... There. 20 FE stack. That's pretty nice. Maybe I'll break even on this one. Nope. Minus 16 FE.
A machine also needs to rest.
And the boss dropped me a garbage chest. All that gear and 0 priceless items. Look at it all on the ground. That's mental. 0 priceless. Imagine if I had Dark Surge pets. That'd be kind of crazy. Good reason not to use a Machine Lord would be if you are insane. I have not done City, I don't think, ever on this account. Which is a bit stupid, but you know, it is what it is. This boxer is not dropping me any priceless items that are good. I should do City A, because it's a choice box. So I could choose to get a good pet. And people carry you through it for like 20,000 FE or something, so you could always buy your way through. Garbage. Please tell me this isn't round 3. I think it is. Give me a round 4. Ah, no, it's not going to. Rip.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. The birds
Oops.
are flying away.
I was looking at chat.
With my beard.
Dazzling Lunastone. Ooh, so close to breaking even on this map. It's pretty sad when you get a Dazzling Lunastone and you only just almost break even. Oh, 2 extra FEs at the end for only negative 13 FE. Well, I managed to lose about 800 FE an hour doing that. Which was not great.
Which sunken cold with until the last drop of my blood runs dry.
Huh. Well. Now that I'm broke, and I got no good Priceless.
Machines aren't lifeless objects. Their fearless and selfless deeds must not be forgotten.
Everything good is locked. I don't think these are worth anything, are they? Nope. Oh! Dropped a 900 FE card in T5. Jesus. What card is that? I can't believe how underwhelming that test was. Well, that kind of just ruined my fun for the day. So this... I might just try this, but juice... Do I juice? I don't know if I bother. I got 0 priceless items that were worth more than 1 FE. So I just lost all my FE basically. Which feels good. Feels good. Why do I have... Do I have boots on? Oh, I do. Why do I have 2 pairs? So just because they don't have Duckge on them? Because I don't want the degen, probably. What is the missus? Wow. My daughter got kicked in the face at Kinder.
Hurry, we're going to miss the class.
Shit, what was I doing? I should level before I change what I'm doing much. Do I have FEs to... I'm sure I have the stuff for this, right? This is still the right active one. Yep. So I just need War and Blacksail. Because I need some FE back. And I might juice 3 times. Yeah, whatever. 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 Physical damage for minion is better. Because your helmet converts your physical damage into 3 different types of damage as a multiplier. I need to add this back to the fold. At least if I do this, I can make enough FE to then do God's Chest tomorrow. I wonder if I can do Might God's Chest. Because I have pretty decent regen. Every 6 seconds I'll regen to full. Or maybe the degen is enough to keep my regen active. So then, you know, I'll just be able to tank it. Should you aim for 5 trillion early on? Do you have 40,000 FE? I guess we'll find out, Nick. The main thing that you can get from God's Chest is the golden cage compass, which I don't think you can get from a Doro proc. Otherwise people would be getting it from you'd be getting it from this. You'd be getting it from Hunt triggering Doro, and people would be like, ah, got a golden cage from the Doro proc from Hunt. So I think I'm pretty sure the golden cage compass is from the chest itself. It has nothing to do with Doro. But Doro does multiply all the compasses and stuff that you get, except for that one, which is the chase one. So last season it was free last season, so it was really good. It's obviously not free this season. So I guess we'll see tomorrow if it's possible to make currency free to play or not. Spent all my jagged primos on getting a battle pack spirit, so imagine if that was a triple straight off the bat and I could just sell it for 50,000 FE. I'm not greedy much. Well, you don't need Max Minion 3 on Machine Lord at all. It's a restriction, it's not a benefit. It's a massive downside. But the helmet's so good that you... Well, they claim that you need to have a downside like that on the helmet, otherwise it's too strong. Because a few seasons ago, when Machine Lord came out, you could just get... it wasn't fixed at 3. It was... it had different wording. So you could get +1 max summon troop on slates. Oh, not slates, on prisms. And you could have more than 3 minions, or more than 2 minions. Or, nah, that's right. It was max... what was it? It was... It didn't say fixed. It said max synthetic troops 3 or something. So you could, you know, just get, you know, more max synthetic troops or something. Up to like 8. And that would halve it down to 4 or 3 or something. I don't know. But anyway. It's just there as a massive restriction, so... If Punisher's maxes 3, then I guess it just fits in, but... There's nothing good about the max 3 on the helmet. Just that it's better than max 2. That's why I was so annoyed with Borax craft. Because you can't Borax craft with the Machine Lord. If you could just have, you know, a neck or something with, or just a normal helmet, and you could just rip this mod off and just have it on anything else, then that would be fucking insane. Because this, who cares? This, who cares? This, who cares? These 2 mods are everything. If you could rip those off and put them on a normal Borax helmet, that would be mental. Yeah, 7k for the base. What's a timid... Sweet Dream. Still 5,000. That's a pretty bad one. Oh, that's nice. 11,000 for that base. -1 max Ellie-res is fucking horrible on a shit base. $4k for a non-priceless. Or if you go base affix. 7,000. Oh, 45k for attack, aggression, and timid. That's juicy. Paid 18k, yeah. I think I'd rather... Well, I would definitely rather a base if it was movement speed and timid. That'd be crazy. Or attack, aggression, and timid. Which is movement speed.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Wonder if doing this we can bring our FE per hour up to positive before I have to go.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Oops. Drop me 3 invitations and 400 memory scraps. Or 0 invitations. Because I had no chance. Okay. I have had 2 drop from that sort of chance before. Alright, I've got about 25 minutes left and then I've got to go get ready for work. I'm going to have to try the Priceless machine farm on my other account at some point. Got a skill. Oh, it's a double as well. Energy shield and fire. Lame. What's fire? That's not too bad. Energy shield. Hopefully it sells. Was pretty close to being good. Energy shield and haste would be nice. Well, the FE tracker says that we just made profit because it claims that that skill was 133 FE. You need a button on there to say ignore. But I did get the Lunar Dust, which is 173 FE. Or half a gamba. Yeah. At least our free-to-play don't need to think about fix 3. But you can't focus on the... I'm gonna have to read Punisher.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
I'm so slow because I didn't pick up the God of War.
Energy exhausted. Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
So I'm guessing at level 20. It's fixed at 3. Yeah. That's what I mean. You still need the fixed at 3. Because you, by default, you've got a max of 6. So if it's fixed at 2, it doesn't matter how many minions you can have. You fixed at 2. It'd be interesting to see whether once you cap your damage or overcap your damage, if you could stop using this, but just everything about this is insane. 40% additional skill area, 152% additional damage. Without this, I think you'd be... I might go check how much damage I do without that on.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
That's interesting. Still doing 4.3 trillion without mechanical mod on. But they're hitting for 400 billion. And here they hit for 1.4 trillion.
Humans didn't invent machines for war, but for peace.
So I'm sure with complete, I think I did it a few seasons ago, where I got full tier 0 stuff, and then I managed to take off mechanical mod and still be hitting for max, because if you have 3, then theoretically you'll be hitting more minions, more enemies.
Machine also needs to rest. Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Yeah, I don't think the Punishers would override the helmet. Be pretty sick if it did.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. The birds are
I was about to say I never die anymore, so I should get the 30% quant. And then I die. Yeah. Indeed. It's worth testing these things though. Be nice to find a loophole like that every now and then.
The champion deserves the honor.
It's not good that I'm yawning already. Still have 6 hours of work to go. I'm up for the day now, so that's good. Even though I did waste 1000 FE on that skill. Well, it's not a waste if it allows me to do SS20 or SS19. Once I save up some more. Beacon Farm would be another good free to play. It's a bit hit and miss as well though. Some Borax ones are just like, here, have 30 million points. Pretty much all I do in Borax is I either try and go for Agitos with, if you have one rare or boss Agito, and then I just get rid of everything else. As long as you've got a rare or boss Agito, you just keep buffing that one minion over and over again. So then at the end you have the million points, and you've only got one enemy to kill each wave. Or I just go pests, where you get the foul dagger, and as long as you've got 6 pests, you just give them everything pests. You don't even have to think. It's just like activity to pests. Okay, done. And the remove 2 add quant is a really, really strong card. Well, the remove 1 add quant. It's very good. What have I got left on this? One more map after this, and then I'm going to head off and get ready for work. Got a pretty big day. I've got to drive to Pucker and back with a bunch of stores. Prepare for the weekend, when I am going to Pucker to support cadets. While they're sleeping out in the field, I will be sleeping in the sergeant's mess with my heater, and they can be freezing on the ground. And no doubt, because it's a training weekend for them, someone will rock up without a sleeping bag, which is almost a guarantee. Which will make me feel even better because I'll be inside with the heater. Might take... I think I'll take a projector. And I'll just hotspot my phone. I can watch movies in the room. Oh, I do have my laptop there. Maybe I'll update Torchlight or something. Hero memories? Yeah. Let's go with hero memories. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get a red. Or not. Or maybe we won't even get a single yellow. Loads of purples. Oh, whites. Whites, yes. Exactly what you want. Anywho, that's all I've got for today's stream. It was a bit of an interesting one. I looked at a few builds and got an idea for tomorrow's FAQ video. If you want to ask anything else to be answered in the video, just hit me up on Discord and I will add it to the list and answer it as best as I can. And hopefully, after I farm up a bit tonight, I've got some FE to try out God's Chest Farm tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Ciao.